Hi, this is Krista Gibson with Three or Under, where I share my thoughts in 3 minutes or less. Now, I've written about this topic before, but I really wanted to talk about it just a little bit because I would like you to imagine a world where people, instead of feeling they know everything, started to say, I wonder instead. So instead of saying, okay, I know that thus and so is true, and I know that, we should do this or we should do that, what if people, you, me, other people, could reframe that? So instead we say, I wonder if thus and so is true. I wonder what would happen if I did this. I wonder what's going to happen next. What if we allowed ourselves to live in that state of wonderment instead of that state of being a know-it-all? I look around at me today, at the world, and I see a lot of people who feel they know everything. And they've heard something or they've read something, and they decide that's just how it is, and they live their life based on that. And sometimes they're lucky in that later they learn, oh, that information wasn't correct. My gosh, had I known this, I would have made a whole different decision. So if we can place ourselves less in the role of knowing everything, we don't have to be know-it-alls, and put ourselves more in the role of I wonder. I wonder if that's true. I wonder what will happen. Especially I wonder what will happen. That is such a wonderful statement to make, because your life can be like reading a novel where you don't know how it's going to turn out. And how often is that true? We think we know everything, and we know exactly how somebody's going to respond. We know exactly what a situation is going to be. And then when it happens, it's like, uh-oh, oh boy, I sure wasn't right about that. What about if instead of knowing so much, we just said, I don't know. I wonder how it's going to end. I wonder what so-and-so is going to do. I wonder what so-and-so is going to say. I wonder what my kid's going to do next week when they take that test. I don't know. It doesn't mean you don't do the things you're supposed to do in life. What it means is you don't make automatic assumptions that everything is the way you think it ought to be. And what does that do? It gives you the opportunity to experience miracles, wonderful things falling into your lap, things working out much better than you could possibly imagine on your own. So I wonder what you're going to do with this piece of information.